Welcome back. It's a beautiful day here on the Darling Downs. Just enjoying a nice, relaxing day. It's my mum's birthday today, so I took her out in the town in the morning. Just had some breakfast. I went to some markets, and yeah, now just chilling at home. I did have a topic I wanted to discuss today. That was enduring hardship. Yeah, enduring hardship. I'll get into that shortly. But yeah, it's a beautiful, clear, sunny day. I just went to do my cold plunge in the creek, so I'm just sitting out here in the sun, warming up afterwards. And oh man, that creek is sure is icy now. Finally getting some proper winter conditions. The days are nice and warm, especially out in the sun. Yeah, no bad winds or anything. Just yeah, nice, still clear days, and yeah, clear still nights. And yeah, the nights are getting very cold at the moment. This morning was the coldest. It was the coldest morning of the year so far. Dropped to minus 3.5 here where I live. And yeah, across this whole region, especially going to northern tablelands, across the border, New South Wales, they got some very cold temperatures. Glen Innes, town of Glen Innes, it's a famously cold spot. Recorded the coldest temperature in Australia today. It got down to minus 9 degrees Celsius. So, oof, that is very icy. Some very heavy frosts down there. And yeah, we should have gotten a lot more of these cold mornings, but yeah, it's just been very mild start of winter. You can see here all these wattles here. They are already blooming, pretty much. Yeah, golden wattle. Usually these are Cootamundra wattles, but yeah, so it gets nice and golden when it blooms. Yeah, these usually bloom end of winter, like late August, and now we're in late July and it's already blooming. Started like 2 weeks ago. Started budding. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this cold snap will stop a few other plants from budding too early, because the real risk, of course, with getting like early spring and things start budding is that then if you get like any late season frost, it might kill everything off. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just having a nice day today. I just had to sort some things out for my new job starting this coming week. Going to be working Monday, Tuesday at my old job, then Wednesday, Thursday at the new job, and then Friday again at my old job. So yeah, the Wednesday, Thursday I'll be up working at Toowoomba. I'm going to be staying there overnight with a friend. So yeah, we'll come up with a new routine with that. Like if I have to, ideally, since I'm doing pretty much 2 days there, it's not all fixed. Like I'm casual for that, so it can change week to week. But they said I can expect around 2 days, so ideally I'll do 2 days in a row, so I can just drive up, do 2 days, then come back here. So I'll just stay there overnight somewhere instead of driving back and forth. But yeah, anyway, I'll still keep going at the old job for now. So I'm effectively going to be working full time, which is what I want. I want to really start stacking up. And yeah, when I had a chat with the new place, they said so. Basically, they've got some team members so far. Some of the team members are getting a bit older, so they're really looking to take some younger people on board, especially students who are studied, like what I did, what I've studied, environmental science, and really get exposure, get work experience, get out into the field. They're looking to take on more, university graduates or people who are in their final year still studying, all that. So sounds promising. And yeah, they said they'll probably look into taking on some more full-time workers, say in around 6 months or like early next year. So yeah, I have around 6 months or so where I'll just be casual there. Every now and then they'll be doing longer projects, like over a week or so. So I'll of course work a few of those projects, just get exposure, of course, trained up, some certifications, courses and stuff to do through all this time. So really just stacking up, leveling up, getting as much experience as I can, and of course working for them, getting paid for all of it. So that'll be good. So I'm effectively working full-time now, two part-time jobs, but yeah, with the hours I'm working effectively full-time now. So yeah, some weeks will be longer, some weeks will be a bit shorter, but yeah, effectively full-time. And yes, I have gotten some more clarity regarding what my current standing is with the university. Am I ready to graduate? Am I not ready to graduate? Well, turns out I'm not ready to graduate yet. Yeah, I'm not ready to graduate yet. So I've done all the core units. I knew that, ticked off. I've done my work placement, ticked off. And I've finished my major. All of the units that that constituted my major, ecology and conservation, ticked off, done. So yeah, anyway, so those are the first two parts of the degree, of course. Core units with the work placement at the end, done. Then you pick a major, done. That's like at the beginning. That's like after the first year, you basically finalize that, and that gets locked in. So I've done that. But then the third part of the degree, because there's 24 units in a whole. That's eight that I did. 8 for the major, 8 for the core. The last part, for the last 8 units, you can either pick a second major, you can pick 2 minors, or you can just do 8 elective units. So you just choose whatever you want. And I opted for 8 elective units because I switched degrees halfway through. I switched from computer science to environmental science. So I opted, all right, well, if I use my prior study to fill those 8 electives, then I can go ahead and graduate faster. So because I only switched this degree like 2 years ago. So trimester 3 2024. So yeah, trimester 3 starts like September, so it will pretty much be 2 years soon that I've studied this degree. So I pretty much have ticked it off, finished in like 2 years. So that's very good. But that's because that was because I was going to use my prior study as electives. So yeah, that's how that worked. And I really was pushing hard like the end of last year, taking on like extra like absolute max study load. Then I was like earlier this year, I was working and studying full time, doing the placement, finishing up my last coursework, and I was so excited I was going to graduate, all this, but yeah, haven't heard anything about that. So anyway, yeah, like 2 weeks ago, I finally emailed them. I was like, okay, what the heck's going on? Why haven't I received a congratulations email? Like, what's my standing with graduation? So anyway, I heard back from them. They said, okay, go on to your go through this portal, like submit credit, and you have to submit a credit transfer request. Which will make sure all your credits have been transferred. Now, I was under the impression that they automatically transfer credits. Like once I switched degree, they would automatically transfer all of my previous credits over. I'm pretty sure, like I got an email like a long time ago that, by my understanding, that's what happened. Anyway, yeah, I logged in and yeah, my credits had been transferred already. However, 2 of the units that I wanted to transfer to use as electives, like the course structure has changed since I started the degree. So basically 2 of the units that I studied as part of computer science degree that I wanted to use as electives, they are now core units in my current degree, environmental science. And as a result, I got credited them. I got credited everything, but they are now core units, and that means I can't use them as electives. So basically what that means now, because before this I studied 8 units, right? 8 units, start of computer science degree. It was a bit of a mess. I was like between full-time, part-time, but I got 8 units done of study at this university before that. So basically my plan was, okay, I've done 8 units, I switch a degree, and I'll just use those 8 as electives. Well, now I can only use 6 because 2 of them are now core units. And yeah, the whole course structure changed. Like those 2 units that I did, they don't even exist anymore. Like they've been completely replaced. But because I've already studied that and the course structure was different, then like the replacement units, I automatically will get credited them. I don't have to redo those units, redo the new units. I will automatically get credited those, which I have, but they count towards my core units, not my elective. So basically I've looked through they gave me a copy of my current standing academic transcript. So I've done everything, but according to this transcript, I've only have 6 electives, not 8. So yeah, honestly, I do have some complaints regarding the way some of the course structure and stuff is laid out, because I'm just having a tea. I got a new cup as well, by the way. I went to the student hub the other day, and they gave me this new cup. So yeah, huge shout out to them. Big up Southern Downs Country University Centre. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so that really sucks. That means I'm going to have to do 2 more units. So I have already enrolled for the next trimester. I would have loved to just do a late enrollment and just do it this trimester, because what I'm a bit gutted of is because this trimester, of course, it's currently we're in trimester 2. I haven't been doing anything because I'm waiting to graduate, but I didn't know I had to still do 2 more units, and voila. So that means basically, okay, trimester 3, I'm going to have to do 2 more units. So that really does suck. Like, all right, I'll do it, but yeah, man, it really is a bit of a pain, honestly. Like, so I was at a different university first when I started, and like, I must say that the course structure, the way they had the course guidelines, the structure was much clearer. It was much easier to see. Like at the other university I was at, like anytime you could log on and you would like see what your current standing is, like okay, what courses you've taken, how many credits you have, and how many credits you need to graduate. Like this one, it's much more like it just has a course guideline. Okay, study these core units, pick your major, do these units, and then okay, you can do 8 electives. But it's just, yeah, unfortunately, that's a bit of a complaint I have. It's not easy to find some of this information. Like I've really had to go digging for some of this information, and like I've had to email back and forth. It's been a bit of a pain with the slow response times. But yeah, anyway, it turns out I'm gonna have to do 2 more units. So yeah, that really does suck. I'll do it. I'll happily do it because, well, not happily. I will do it because it's like, damn, I'm this close. I'm gonna finish. I'm getting this damn degree finished. But yeah, honestly, it's a bit frustrating. Honestly, like I would have liked to know that before. Like, why is the information not clear enough to see? Like, I'm usually pretty good at finding information and like making sure all this stuff is on point. Like, I look at things pretty closely, but no, this is like those details were just easily glossed over. And yeah, man, the student portal, I must complain, it's a bit of a nightmare. It's best believe once this situation's sorted out, I will definitely be leaving some feedback on the student portal and how difficult it is to find. Like overall, I've really enjoyed my time at this university. Like the lecturers have been great, the degree itself, I've really enjoyed it. Like met some great people, your students, lecturers, tutors, like really good. No complaints with the teaching or anything. The university's been really good. Great support as well for studying as a remote student, all that, and like being rural, regional, catering to like regional areas. Of course, that's the main reason I chose it, because of my current living circumstances, all that. But I must say, the student portal and how easy it is to find information on the course structure, information is a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of a pain. Like I was at another university when I first started before, but then when relocating, I sort of transferred everything over. So yeah, I must say they really need to up their game on that. I'm not so happy with that. Like if the course structure was clearer and I could easily have just locked this all in earlier, it would have made it much more easier to know, okay, I study this and I finish. And I must say the graduation procedure at this university seems a bit convoluted. Like, yeah, I've talked to other students from other universities, and for them, like they never had to go through any of this sort of stuff. For them, it was much clearer. They sort of did their first year. Yeah, the first year, it might not be as clear. Like you start a degree, you just do some core units and stuff, and then you're still not exactly sure like what you're going to major in and all that. But pretty much most students say, okay, once you do your first year and you choose your major, then it's pretty much locked in. But yeah, this university has been a bit more wishy-washy on that, like with the hard to find information on the recommended course guide and like the order you should do things in. Like I've pretty much followed the order that your parents should do core units, your major and all that, and my plan was to use all those previous electives. But yeah, now it turns out I'm gonna have to take 2 more electives, so that does suck. Like I did when I first switched to this degree, like I did up a plan myself of, okay, I do these core units, this is my major, I do these major units, and then I was like, okay, add up, yep, 8 electives done. But yeah, why couldn't I see this transcript earlier? Like I had to actually email them to basically give me my updated like transcript with all this information. Like that should easily be accessible at any time, where I can see, okay, this is how many electives I have, this is how many credits I have, this is the information. It should have been way easier just to find this, but I had to really go digging for it. Then I had to like probe them and ask for all this information. So I've got the information I need now, so I know I have to do 2 more units. But it's like, come on, man, why couldn't I do this earlier? Like if I would have known, like I'm not fussed that, okay, sure, these units are counting as core, sure, course structure changes, and okay, yeah, sure, I'm glad I at least got credited the new units that replaced the old ones and all this stuff. But if I would have known this earlier, then I could have just studied like this trimester. I could have just done these 2 units, knocked it out, and then end of like August, I'm done. So that's really frustrating. Now I'm going to have to do the trimester 3, and then I'm only going to be finished like early, like going into summer. That sucks. That does suck. I'm sorry. So yeah, what I'm a bit frustrated of now is like, because of how slow and convoluted the graduation process seems to be here. Like I was looking at, so that basically, before each graduation, there's like a cutoff date where you have to receive congratulations email by. So what I'm a bit worried about now is like, so if I have to do the next trimester, does that mean that I'm potentially going to miss graduation end of the year, like again? Because oh, I'm going to finish this trimester, like I get the last units done, oh, then I'm going to have to wait for everything finalized, and then yeah, I'm just sort of worried, like are they not going to even finalize my results in time again, and then yeah, then I'm going to miss the end of year graduation, which is meant to be in December, because this trimester 3 ends like second week of December, something like that, before summer break. So am I going to miss the next graduation again? Come on, I got it. This has to be sorted. Anyway, I got that information. I am thinking, like, now that I'm going to be going up to Toowoomba regularly, what I want to do is I want to organize, like, see someone in person. I think that's going to be the best option, because there's online back and forth stuff, email. It's like, it's not clear. I need to see someone in person. So yeah. I mean, I contacted student support. They gave me the information and all this, but yeah, a bit of slow response time, and it's been a bit tricky, a bit convoluted. So yeah, I think that's going to be the best option, like going in person and actually see student support in person and just get full clarity on this. I need full clarity on this. I need to know, okay, I do these units, then I graduate. Like, I need full clarity. I need full clarity. Like, okay, I do these units, when can I graduate? When can I graduate? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. When can I graduate? Like, all right, I do these units, I tick all the requirements, when can I graduate? That's all I want. I just want my piece of paper. I want my damn degree, please. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, the university has been great in terms of like the actual coursework and lecturers and all this stuff. It's been great. I've really enjoyed my time there. I am enjoying my time there. So yeah, again, I'm grateful also to have had access to Student Hub and all that. But yeah, anyway, all that turns out I'm going to be a student that little bit longer. Okay? Enjoying a nice ginger tea. Yeah, I'm going to be a student that little bit longer. So yeah, it wasn't on the plan. So now I'm effectively going to be working full time as well. So that really does suck that I'm going to have to study as well. But hey, I am going to push full speed ahead with all this. All my plans. Got the new job. I'm going to be working in the field, all that. So pretty much now it's looking like, okay, by the time I graduate, I probably will already have full-time work. I'll probably already have full-time work in the field, probably even before I graduate. So that's great. I mean, the graduation at the end of the day now is pretty much just a formality, which I want my damn degree. I want it ticked off. I want the degree in my hand, of course. Of course I want to finish it. Of course I want the degree, but it's really just a formality. Like yeah, I've got the job now. I've got my foot in the door. So really now I can focus on moving onwards and upwards. I'll balance both my old job and my new job for now. I'll balance 2 jobs. It'll be a bit tricky here and there, but we'll work something out. Yeah, really just work full time, stack up, level up as much as I can. And yeah, when I have to go back, September. September's when the next trimester starts. That's the earliest I'm going to be able to start, unfortunately. I wish I could. I want to start right now, damn it, but it's already getting towards the end of the trimester, like going into like August, and yeah, it's too late to enroll now. Like the trimester's already like 2/3 done. So yeah, most assessment pieces were already due. So unfortunately, I can't do anything about it right now. I've got to wait till the next trimester to start those courses, 2 courses that I have remaining. I picked some interesting units actually. Yeah, anyway, like I actually picked some units from 2 subjects from one of the other majors in environmental science. So yeah, it is fairly relevant. Like I picked the ecology and conservation major. Yeah, I've picked 2 units now from the wildlife management major. So it is fairly like relevant to what work I'm going to be doing. So it'll be interesting. I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but still, I was ready to be finished now and graduate now. So yeah, anyway, I'll be working full time. So yeah, when the uni starts, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fit it in around the side somewhere. It will be late nights, all that. But hey, anyway, I've only got 1 more video to edit for the New Zealand trip, and I haven't filmed any new videos for the main channel like since I've arrived back in Australia. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get the last of the New Zealand videos done this weekend. I'll get it done, and yeah, pretty much then I'm gonna be putting YouTube on the back burner for a while. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put the main channel on the back burner. I'll probably down the line, I'm probably going to take a break from this channel as well. I'll put YouTube entirely on the back burner, just to focus on my new job, I'll still be at the old job for the time being, and focus on getting this university stuff sorted, finally getting to the point where I can actually say ticked off, done, graduate, done. Yeah, bit annoying, but hey, these things happen. These things happen in life. You'll be going really well, and then there'll just be a little hiccup or a little hurdle. It's like, just got to overcome adversity, really. Overcome adversity. Yeah. yeah, there'll be adversity that comes up in life. Things won't go according to plan, but at the end of the day, like as long as you never give up, as long as you persist, keep moving forward, and just live with honor. Yeah, just treat others the way you want to be treated, and just yeah, yeah, live a good life. Like it's not. It will work out in the end. It can take a long time. You've got to be patient, but yeah, yeah, that is what it is. So that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Tomorrow's the big day 90, so it's been quite a while since I've been up this high in the days, but yeah, I'm very happy about how I'm going and what's happening, all this. It's just, yeah, life is good. Life is good. I'm not going to let these few hiccups get me down. It's happened. I'm not even that angry, really. I'm just like, it is frustrating, of course. I wish I would have known this stuff earlier, because then I could have planned it more in advance, and I could have like studied this trimester and then tick off done. No rush with graduating into the year, but we'll see what happens. Let's hope we can work something out. Like I'll have to do these 2 units. I know that now, but yeah, I'll talk with the student support like in person. Like I hope we can work something out. Yeah, that's it. I'll catch you all in the next one. Onwards and upwards.